Hello, Brother Munro here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today, a scenario inspired by straight liners. Thank you very much for sending this one. So, we have a squadron of British battleships and a couple of battle cruisers up against an Italian line of battleships and battle cruisers. And it's a bit of an ambush. It's the slightly lower starting range than normal for something like this. The request was that I build something akin to a King George V class, or at least inspired by. So let's go to design ship. Now, according to the devs, the modern battleship 1 is supposed to represent the KG5. So that's the one we're going to go with. I'm not going to call it KG5 because people get angry with me because it's not a historical build. Anson, how? No. Call it Prince of Wales, Duke of York. It's not the actual Duke of York. It'll do. Go for the actually, let's go for the medium-sized one. So we'll go for 54,000 tons ish. We'll get the. So this one doesn't fit, but the 3 does. And if it's going for a KG5 style build, I want the advanced secondary tower so we can get the float plane deck. Now, KG5 had a gun arrangement like this, a quad 14, a dual 14, and a quad 14. Now, I love this ship. It's one of my favorite ships. Like, in terms of how, like, in terms of history. But in Ultimate Admiral, this causes problems. One reason is Mark 40 guns suck. And the second one is, if you have mixed stuff like this, these draw from a different ammunition pool, so this dual gun will run out of ammunition really fast because it'll be firing and it will run out because it can't draw from the quad gun ammo. So I'm not going to go for that. I'm, however, going to go for something that the British considered for the KG5, which is the 3 triple 15s instead. So that was one thing they considered, but let's assume that they were being interesting and that they liked the idea of a quad turret. But they listened to me and they were like, oh yeah, 14 guns are weak, 14-inch guns are pathetic, and why go for that weird double when we can just have another quad turret? So there we go, 12 15-inch guns, done. Okay, now secondary guns, let's go for the 5-inch duals. Not that they're going to be particularly useful in this battle, but the game moans if you don't have them. If you do see the empty bar bit, that's because of this. Okay, funnels. Let's go for a... Actually, I can just put the funnels there, can't they? How did KG5 have a funnel set up? I don't think they look like that at all. I thought they were both on the front. Oh, one front, one back. Okay, we can do that. One front, one back. Although they didn't go up and down like that. But, okay, so I'll have to do. Tell you what, we'll add a 3rd funnel, just because. Definitely not a historical build anymore. Right. Munro Design Yards version. Okay, definitely maximum bulk is minimum thing. KG5 weren't slow. They could go 28. So we want to be able to do at least 28. Okay, so let's go for marine diesels. I do like the diesel. 100% engine efficiency. Okay, can we go faster? Ooh, Yes, we can go up to that magical number of 30 knots. In fact, we can go faster. We can go to 31. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, 31 knots. That will do. We'll get an auxiliary engine and the advanced propeller shaft. Flash fire chance is very high at the moment. We'll try and fix that up. We'll go with tube powder. Maybe just stick with standard tube powder. Standard tube powder shells. So yeah, that doubles it. We'll go with standards. Pick up a hydrophone. We're really struggling on weight though. I'm not sure I can afford those auto loaders. Semi-automatic. Which ones are going to enhance quite a bit. I do like my autoloaders though. French. Well, weirdly, one of the I've done a whole series of videos on like Anglo-French ships. On Alpha 10. Just not sure where to save weight. We could save a knot of speed. We don't need to go at 30 knots. That will save a significant amount. We'll just go down to many. Meh. Okay. This has caused more firepower than I would normally put on a ship, which is why I'm struggling. Definitely want. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do the things I want, and then we'll do the things we can live without, because I do want more armour, because that is not good enough. We copy the actual armour scheme, which I believe was a... Well, if I copy it into Ultimate Admiral, it'll be a 15.75 setup with a 6.5 kind of thing going on. We'll leave the 15s on the turrets because that's better. And then yeah, the rest is pretty much standard. Maybe go for 6 on the turret tops and 15 on the towers. So that's the armor scheme I want to go with. I think that would replicate the survivability of the ship quite well. So we're 6% over. 6% is quite a lot. You can do it with few bulkheads. Tell you what. Go down to the 28 knot top speed that it actually was. Standard bulkheads. Bit more belt armor. Go all the way up to 16. Yeah. Okay. I'm playing with fire. I am. Okay, that's Millie, who needs to be told to shush Millie several times, barking at the bin men. So I'm just going to go and deal with her. Millie, you pest. Millie. Come on. It's the bin men. I know they have a thing that beeps. It's all very disturbing. There you go. Oh, dearie me. Chaos caused by bin men coming around. Jesus Christ. Anyway, where was I? Thanks. Yeah, so I think a pretty good design. We've got a bit of a 4-weight offset though, so I better fix that. Just move this turret a little bit. One thing that is not realistic, of course, is that we have absolutely no torpedo protection whatsoever. Again, not a historical build. Go away. Do I mean the garbage man or the mailman? I mean the garbage man. Bin men. Or women, I guess, but I mean, I don't see too many ladies in the rubbish collection line of work at the moment. Right. Could have gone into a weird line. Okay, Marlborough. They're on screen duty? Okay, that's weird. Okay, I want you to simply just join the main battle line. Have a look at these battle crews. We've got Lion. Would you like some secondaries with that, sir? Yes, I would. What the f... Since when could you fit guns on those little nubs? You seeing that? That's intriguing. Oh my. You seen that? Where you got these lamps? They're fitting 2-inch gun, I think. Yeah, they are. They're a 3-inch gun. Okay, 16s, 8s, 7s, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You guys, what I want you to do is I just want you to go into a tight formation and I want you to follow the main ships. Follow the main ships. Okay, this, like, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Follow ship. Thank you. No, it's done it the wrong fucking way around, right. You go this way. You follow them. Okay, good. And eventually, the game might work out what I want them to do. Anyway, open fire. Let's go and have a look at the enemy while we're here. Oh, it's like, what is this? What is this? Ugh. Okay, that's just hideous. They have a cruiser of some sort, which is not terrible. And more of those. Okay. My battle cruisers are out front, taking a couple of hits. What are they firing? 16s and something else. 13s. Alright. Torpedo watch time. Did you see torpedoes on their ships? No. No. If they do have them, they're underwaters. Settle this like God intended with naval artillery. That's our first proper hit. Yeah, so yeah, they might have underwater torpedoes, but even so, there won't be a huge number of them, he says confidently. See, now that is nice to see. That would not have happened under Alpha 10, so the battleships of those two battleships there, Benbow and Renown, were in the middle here, and they are kind of joining on the end of the line, and so are the two battle cruisers that are trying to, kind of like in an S shape. It's not perfect, but you can see they're kind of trying to do what they're told to do. I mean, spacing there is a bit wonky, but They're trying, bless them. Old Testament God here or Poseidon, whatever floats your boat. Don't judge. This battlecruiser's got an interesting tactic, which is to charge on his own against the British line, which, you know, it is, I suppose, a tactic that can be attempted. Can't tell if he's trying to go for hits on the Indomitable or what. AMSR 35 GTR. No 1080p. I am recording this in 1440p, so if you want to watch the high quality version, it will be up on YouTube at some point. But I cannot stream on Twitch at 1080p. Just whoa! Oh dearie me! Goodbye. Nearly 6,000 damage on an ammo detonation. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, basically, I can try, but whilst my computer can easily play the game at 1440p while streaming at 720, whatever it is, okay. If I try and stream at 1080p, my connection can just about handle it, but my computer can't. It's just not good enough. And if I try and do 1440p, then I run into network issues. Like, just no way. You'll get like 1 frame a second if I try and do that. So yeah, apologies. The quality is lower on Twitch than normal, but yeah, the 1440p 60 frames a second stuff is on YouTube. So yeah, I'm recording this at the same time, basically. That's how it works. I also get quite a few comments from people on YouTube saying my game looks dark. I genuinely, I agree, it is a little bit dark. Ooh, lion there taking a couple of hits. Right, I'm going to detach you, and we're just going to get you to retreat. Please, lion. You take a bit of damage. But now we've finally gotten into a battle line, which is nice to see. There we go, that's more like it. The game is a little bit dark. I don't know why. I also can't adjust that. Ultimate Admiral does not currently have granular graphic settings. It's basically just quality. This is on Fantastic, which is the highest one I can do. But there's no like gamma slider, which would be really nice because then I could brighten it up. Because I know it is a little dark. What are these battlecruisers packing? 16-inch guns. There's 79 million compared to our own battlecruisers, which are 180. Good lord, AI. Push the boat out. And our own battleships, which are 120. So these are completely outclassed. They're pretty fast. Crap armor. Light Cordite 2 shells. Good luck with that. But sending them in one by one is not a good plan. It's really not. Taking a bunch of hits now. Yeah, I think what she's trying to do is she's trying to get Indomitable. Oh my god. Will people leave me alone when I'm trying to record? Right. I'm gonna pull alongside their own battle line. I'm gonna go deal with my dog. It's not very polite to just put a sign on your door saying "Go away," is it? I'm seriously tempted. Like the amount of like parcels and just people. Like I live in a quiet place. Nobody comes. Like nothing happens here. And it's like, oh no, I'll go on Twitch. I'll start doing some recording. Knock, knock, knock. Bang, bang, bang. Millie goes absolutely berserk. I can see your messages, Tuppy. Thank you. Twitch. Are you on mobile by any chance? That sounds like a good middle school project. Okay, that battlecruiser way at the back sinks. Ooh, Marlborough taking a big hit. Front of the line there. Looks like we're still working over the enemy battlecruisers. I wonder why. Oh, they're more expensive. This, by the way, I think, is a clue to how the AI thinks. So, if you're wondering why the AI will target certain ships, it will try and target what it thinks is the greatest threat to it. And it will do that by distance and by, I think, the money spent on the ship. So these things with their 16-inch guns, the AI thinks is a much bigger threat than these with their 13-inch guns, which makes sense. But I think it does it on cost. That's why they were trying to kill the Indomitable and trying to attack the Lion. And they're only now switching to the the Marlborough because okay, Marlborough's coming out of the line. That's good. See, that's what I would hope to see. It's nice to actually play a battle where you have two battle lines closing in on each other, and ships dropping out the line makes sense. And yeah, that's really nice to see. I did not see that comment, Tuppy. I'm sorry to say. Hello there, Thread of Length. Scenario here is one from Straight Liners, which I've adapted. Basically, we're dealing with the Italians, so all 5 of the King George V class ships, or rather a Munro Design Yards take on the KG5, that are dealing with the Italian fleet. They put all their battleships and battlecruisers together, which was very nice of them. Oh, that poor battlecruiser. Yep. That's a lot of hits. No, not 14-inch guns. As I explained during the build section, when the Munro Design Yards got the design brief, and they're like, we want 14-inch guns. It's like, no. No, you don't. It still confuses me why they went for 14-inch guns. Like, I know the reason. It's just they had in the 15-inch Mark 1, which had so many years service already in the Royal Navy. They had an absolutely top-notch weapon system that they knew worked, and they could have adapted it to have quad turret mounting. They tried it in doubles, and I think they tried it in triples, but although now I think of it, I can't think of a triple turret. But they definitely had the doubles, and it's basically 2 doubles shoved together. Yeah, I think this would have made a lot more sense to me if they'd gone for 15-inch guns rather than 14s. You want quad turrets? I give you have 3. Yeah, I do need to do a proper historical build of the KG5 at some point now. Now that we actually have towers and things. That's punishing. Look at that. Just absolutely bye-bye. It's coming up on their line now and deleting ships.
More quad turrets. Yeah, Twitch sometimes eats messages, Tuppy. I've had that myself
when I've been viewing. Seems to happen a lot more if you're on the mobile client,
but it will happen with the web client as well.
So I do apologise for not seeing your message. The Finis getting yeah, bye bye. Okay, next will be the Crocorosa. It's already being fired on. Ouch.
I haven't seen that fossil, so
Fossil's asking in chat, what happens if you get a flash fire and the turret lands back on the ship? I'm not sure the turrets can land on a ship, first of all, and second of all, I don't think they are physics enabled. Well, they are because they go like this, but like they don't do any damage when they land. I don't think they're not a shell, they're not a torpedo. No, they're not a ram. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Yep. Okay, just the San Lorenzo Giustinian to go, and I think there's a battle cruiser way over there for some reason. We'll have to deal with eventually. Just the amount of horrendous amount of firepower that's coming out from these things. In terms of damage taken, we've taken across the whole fleet 47 16-inch hits, done most of the damage. Been pretty much immune to those 13-inch guns. So yeah, not bad. I mean, look at this from the Duke of York's point of view. Now she's taken over the fleet. It's like sunk, burning, wreck, sinking, soon to be sunken wreck, exploding in the distance. Look at that. Goodbye, Italian fleet. You will not be missed. Right. What have they got left? They've got something somewhere. It's over here, I think. Ah, here it is. The Santa Amalia or Amelia? Santa Amalia. Way over in the back. Right, Indomitable, you seem to have taken damage somehow. Can you just leave? Where's the Marlborough? There she is. I'm going to detach her and tell her to just retreat. Okay, good. So we've taken damage to 3 of our ships. We've got the Lion here, who has an engine out and lost a turret of all things. So pretty heavy damage on the Lion. Indomitable, just taking a battering in general, but it's still functional. And we have Marlborough here, who, yeah, it's just taken. She did have an engine out, but she's fixed it up. So, and the rest of the fleet is fine.
Just need to hunt down that battlecruiser. Taskmaster on speed running, getting hooded. Well, like deliberately bad ships.
We have done that one. We did one based on the Ganget class, where we had to build the most expensive bad ship we could. That one was a lot of fun. I mean, they could do fossil, but like, it's something you'd never see, and it's probably too much work to implement just for that. My AI design.
Yeah, that flash fired pretty well.
Yeah, fastest time to sink. I think that's what we did. Like, fastest time for all your ships to sink. So we're just plinking shells at extreme range. We might get a hit. I mean, what's the accuracy like? 1%. Yeah, getting the odd hit. I can't imagine she's able to go that fast, so we should be able to overtake her eventually. AI exploded first. Oops. See, this is something I don't understand. Like, why was this battlecruiser out on its own? What was it doing? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It was nice, like, genuinely, this is the best the AI, formation AI has done in a battle for me with this number of ships. But, yeah, it's like, why aren't you, why are you so far away from the battle? Why weren't you engaging with the other ships in the main battle line? Just doesn't quite compute for me.
Smart and running.
Yeah, cowardice. Yeah, it could be. Get her eventually. Oh! Come on, guys. Get some hits, please. Video needs to end. Thank you. Even if it wasn't overpen. Yay! Hit. Cause some flooding. Flooding is good. Slow you down a bit. Oh, freaking ricochets. Another ricochet. Three in a row. That's outrageous. Right, you know what? Let's go to normal formation and save so that you can get to max speed. Or not max speed, but you can increase speed. flooding is catching up to it. Ah, there we go. That'll do it. Down she goes. You can't run.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. And yeah, I will hopefully see you all again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Unless, of course, you're on Twitch, in which case we will do some more right now.